Hello, welcome to the Redmen TV, fueled for the summer by the Co-op, and they've still got those irresistible Hereford Beef Burgers on sale. You know the ones that won the Which Best Buy Burger at a recent award ceremony. So, I am here for the starting 11 prediction. I am excited for this starting 11 prediction because I believe that we might see the side that is going to go and face West Ham in the first game of the Premier League season. The game is against Napoli. It's in the Aviva Stadium and it's in Dublin. We're going to be there. We're all going over there. We're doing a live show the night before, but you don't care about that. The tickets are sold out anyway, so it's too late if you wanted to go. Here's the reason that I am truly excited, because I get to put Alisson on the board for the very first time. I believe that this is his game. This is the game that he comes into this Liverpool side and will play behind that back four that could potentially start against West Ham United. I'm so excited to see him in the flesh again, because I saw it twice last season. And hopefully this time he doesn't concede a load of goals. So I think the right back is going to be Nathaniel Klein. I think the centre back, there's a bit of a toss up, I suppose, between whether it's Joe Gomez or Ragnar Klavan. I'd like to see Gomez start that first game of the season with Van Dijk and with Andrew Robertson at left back. I want to see, whatever it is, I think if it's Van Dijk and Klavan or it's Gomez and Van Dijk, I believe that that's probably going to be the five that stick to that game against West Ham. I think we might go something like Fabinho with a James Milner and an Adam Lallana, and then probably a Mo Salah. Ooh, yes, exciting. Sadio Mane and their big Danny Sturridge up top there. I think he deserves an opportunity to play alongside Salah and Mane this pre-season. I think Wijnaldum's got a little bit of a niggle or something like that. Kite is back in training. He had a bit of a neck problem, so I don't expect him to start. So that's the 11 that I want to see. Let me know yours in the comments section. Si, we've got a few comments. I haven't got my phone on me, so we could just have a couple of comments.
Yeah, so Mr. Anonymous says, I think we should put out the first team with some youth players close to the first team, like Curtis Jones and Camacho.
Yeah, listen, you know, it's been great to see the young lads play this season, but I expect that we might see 60, 70 minutes out of the team that starts. And at some point, you know, there's no point in playing all of these games in pre-season. And we've played a lot compared to our rivals. If you're not going to get the team that plays against West Ham out at all. Now, you could argue that, you know, it might be Torino, but that only gives you 5 days rest before the Sunday match against West Ham. So I'd like to see the first team in this one, then maybe them get sort of 20, 30 minutes in the next game against Torino and have a little bit of a big break before we get into West Ham and the Premier League season proper. But listen, these young lads, Curtis Jones, Rafa Camacho, have been outstanding, you know, so much so that I think Klopp feels a lot more comfortable letting the likes of Ben Woodburn and stuff go, because if we do have some kind of an injury crisis, I think he can truly rely on the likes of Curtis Jones. I think he's been outstanding this pre-season. I really do. Have you got another one for me, mate?
So K YouTube says no way is Sturridge starting over Firmino first game.
I suppose that's, you know, it's whether Firmino is going to be fit and ready to play, and my guess is he probably is, but whether he's going to get a lot of minutes between now and then, I'm not 100% sure. So listen, Sturridge might not be in my starting 11 for West Ham, but I think that's it's as close as you're going to get without the likes of Jordan Henderson being in there, without the likes of Roberto Firmino, maybe Dejan Lovren. I don't think Dejan's going to be playing any part in the West Ham game. Jordan Henderson's got a chance, Roberto Firmino's got a chance, of course they have. These are two ultimate professionals in Firmino and Henderson, you know, two guys who are just so fit. And Firmino, I think, will probably start against West Ham. I think you're probably right there, and I think that's in part to do with the fact that he just hasn't had as many minutes in the World Cup, did he? Or he never got as many minutes in the World Cup as someone like a Jordan Henderson, and equally, you know, Lovren went further than anybody, although Henderson had the same amount of games, I suppose, because they had that third place playoff. So maybe Henderson, maybe Lovren, you wouldn't expect to see. One more?
So Abilash Rao says, Chris, how good does it feel to start saying Alisson in goal?
It felt great, to be honest with you. I've just made this not too long ago. It was attempt number 4 because the ink had run out of black, and or the printer had run out of black ink, I should say, sorry. So he looked like Santa Claus 3 times before I got on to the fact that we'd run out of black ink. I kept changing the colour. It's not my proudest moment, but it's equally not the worst thing that I've ever done.
Brendan Murphy says, if Henderson isn't ready for the start of the season, Fabinho, Keita, Shaqiri is a possible midfield 3 for
that
West
would be
Ham.
lovely. And listen, I wouldn't be surprised if Shaqiri gets minutes in this game, and it might be that, you know, you see something along the lines of that. I wonder if I have got the Shaqiri one. I've tidied them all away, but maybe Shaqiri in here, something like that would be quite interesting. Again, he's only had sort of 25 minutes or something. Maybe we'd see Shaqiri in this game. As I say, it's just a guess. It always is a guess. We'll know more when we get into the season and when we know what Jurgen Klopp's going to do after a few games. I expect it's going to be very, very similar to last season. That midfield three is going to be the three that get rotated the most. I think the front three probably be okay. The back line probably be okay. But that midfield three, the amount of work that these guys do, they're the places that will get rotated the most. So listen, that's been the Starting 11 prediction show. Go and check out Paul's news show if you haven't already. Check the website. There's so much content on the website at the moment. It is just £5 a month. Check the podcast out. Maybe skip the first 5 minutes if you fancy that. Check the comments before you do. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to Redmen TV on YouTube, and we'll see you next time. Ta-ra.